Let's talk about making money. Making money in this industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
About apart from the side hustle that the other
Yeah.
models have to do to make money, to
Yeah.
make ends meet. That's the unfortunate bit.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to understand, if somebody is coming from a place where they can't make rent,
Yeah.
rent is due. The landlord is there like, hey, by the way, last month you also didn't pay. Your internet is off. You need to buy new shoes. Your friends are posting pictures on the gram. You might actually have to do that side hustle once or twice, but it's all about upbringing. Like we've said, the
Yeah.
people who've done that, it's changed their life and they moved from that.
Yeah.
So you can't knock anybody else's hustle, considering that we're in a third world country.
Exactly.
We're not in the States.
Yeah.
So these hardships are there, but you have to. There are many other ways. So how would you say it's possible to make money in the modeling industry? Because now we have like Instagram models. What do you think about Instagram models?
Fuck that shit.
Listen, what do you think about
Just-
Instagram models?
Okay, your pictures are nice, but fuck that shit. You know?
Sheesh.
Fuck that shit. Ain't nothing like Instagram models. Like what's that? Well, unless you have like a lot of followers and actually people are paying you to wear their clothes, there's no reason for you to be an Instagram model then, right? So if you're doing it just for the fun, you know what? Stop
it.
Yeah, and to make money, it's
Yeah,
not
how do you make
hard.
money? How do you make
It's-
money?
Let me tell you.
Because you
the
remember,
thing-
was it last year or early this year? People were just complaining about how they're not getting paid.
Yeah,
how
it was
they're-
this year.
It was this year?
It was this year.
Yeah, and so how is it possible for models to just make decent money and just be able to like pay bills, go out, have a drink, treat their parents once in a while, buy their famo present. If you have a kid, you can buy them something.
Yeah.
How is it possible to make money?
You need to be persistent. You need to be persistent.
Yeah.
And then, the modeling industry in Kenya is not like any other modeling industry, let's say in countries that are developed, Like in the States, once you're an established model, let's say someone
You're
like
good.
Gigi Hadid, people will literally just book you for jobs. You don't have to go for casting. But you see, here in Kenya, you get one big billboard or one big TVC,
Yeah.
and now you don't want to go for casting anymore because you feel like, I'm special. They should be calling me.
They need to call me and I'm not auditioning.
That's a bad thing. I go for auditions. And I've done so many ads. I've been on billboards, but I still go for audition. And that's the thing. You need to be persistent. If per month I need 100,000 to be able to sustain myself, there are usually so many castings in a month.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you'll go for 50 castings and not get any.
There's some people who are watching this probably and then they're like, what do you mean?
No, it's true.
I've never been booked for anything.
Okay, maybe you've never been booked for anything,
Yeah.
but maybe you're not going for enough castings as well.
But definitely there's
But
always a place for you.
Don't give up. Don't give up. That's what I'm saying. Especially if you're an upcoming, it's very hard to sustain yourself with just modeling, especially here in Kenya.
You have to have something
You have
on
to
the
have
side.
something on the side. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But then you also have to be persistent. You have to keep knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking.
Yeah.
Doors are not just gonna open. People are not just gonna call you and say, like people
You
ask me,
have to be out there.
how did you do that? Okay, there are ads that I've gotten that people have just come in and told me, hey Gigi, we sent your pictures and you got booked, But it's because I've been going for castings like this.
For the longest
there's
time.
so many producers who have my pictures and videos in their system,
Yeah.
So when their clients ask them, hey, just
They know
send us
the right-
model. Yeah, they'll just send
They
because
have the
I've
right
been
person.
going.
Yeah, so they know
Yeah.
okay, Gigi would be perfect for
Exactly. So you don't have to get that specific job. I know there's one model who's an upcoming model even now.
this. Yeah. In Kenya?
Yeah.
Okay.
She went for one casting.
Yeah.
I was in that casting as well. She's an upcoming model.
Yeah.
And in that casting, she came and asked me.
Yeah.
She didn't have powder and her makeup was rubbing off, but I had not carried my powder.
Her
And-
makeup looked crazy.
No, it was just a spot.
It's not, yeah.
You
it's
know,
not-
yeah. And it was they were saying come glammed,
Yeah.
And it was just a spot, but I had not carried my powder. But I just standed, looked at her, and she was so gorgeous.
Amazing.
And she knew my name. She's like, hi Gigi, and I just standed like, she was so gorgeous. At the end of the day, we were like 200 models. Believe it or not, she ended up being the one who was picked, and that job was 350,000.
Oh, you hear that?
And she's an upcoming model who knew me, but she
Yeah.
got picked over me, you know?
Yeah.
So
You never know.
you
like,
can't be
'cause
on the top over there, you
Yeah.
know? You're not the face for everything.
They're always looking for something or somebody who's going to fit in
Yeah,
a different
yeah.
place.
Samsung might love you, iPhone might hate you. iPhone
Yeah.
might love you, Samsung might, you know?
Just because you're using a Samsung, Gigi.
I told you iPhone ni kabambe squeezy, my friend.
Listen, we'll get to that debate. We'll get to that debate.
All the Instagram slay queens and slay kings use iPhone.
We'll get to that debate later. Okay, go on with how. Go on with the making money.
You can't be the face of everything.
Yeah.
You have to be persistent.
Yeah.
You have to be persistent. If you want to make money, you have to be persistent. It doesn't matter if today you're getting an ad for 50K, tomorrow you'll get an ad for 500,000.
Yeah.
Me, I've gotten ads that out of all the models who are there, I was the one who's being paid the highest. But I don't act like I'm the one who's being paid the highest because tomorrow I'm gonna meet you guys and I still want to be in good terms, you know.
Yeah.
So
don't want people to
you
start feeling
can't
bad.
make money if you know, like, modeling is your full-time job.
Yeah.
Trust me, you're gonna give it your all. You're not just gonna look at an audition and say, "Oh, let me just sit at home." No, you're gonna go out there. You have 30 days to make money for your rent, for
Wake up.
It's
Wake
not
up.
an excuse, actually.
Just
honestly.
wake up.
Yeah,
'cause
just
people
wake
are
up.
always just
It's not an excuse. You can't say
people
no.
are
There are
in
no
bed
jobs.
just chilling. There are no jobs. The government.
It's
or-
laziness.
True.
That's what I'll say. It's laziness. If you want modeling to sustain you, it can.
It can.
It
Because
can.
I know